going, Roger. That's a good start, that is, mate. How are we all? Hey, that's better. We got some life going now. We got anybody who's not been down here before for the comedy?
Yeah.
Just a few? Okay, just a few quick rules. There's basic stuff, really. Obviously, when acts are on, if you can just pay attention and listen to what they've got to say. Everyone apart from myself has obviously tried to write some bits and bobs, so I'm just blagging my way through as normal. If you can turn mobile phones off or on silent, much appreciated, and just, like I said, pay attention when people are on. If you've got any heckling to do, by all means do it to me, because I'm sure my little friend over here is going to. That's pretty much the boring bits out of the way, so now we can get down to the fun stuff. We've got 11 acts on tonight. Format's going to be 4 acts, bit of a break, come back, 4 more, another break, and then 3 more at the end. If any of you follow me on Facebook, you'll know that I've got a song planned at some point this evening. Those of you that actually have good hearing, I'll tell you when that is, so you can all depart the area. Oh, John.
Turn you up a bit, Jack.
Turning me up. If that's a good thing or a bad thing or not.
Neither do I.
Right, let's see who's in tonight anyway. We've got one of our regulars, we've got to say hello to the regulars. One of the regulars is there every week. Is our friend the Pebble. Say hello to the Pebble, everybody.
Hello.
I'm calling him the Pebble because he looks like a small version of the Rock. He also looks like, which I've noticed quite recently, which I missed out on the whole lookalike phase, but stand up a sec, Pebble, for me.
You're a bastard.
Looks a bit like David Guest as well. Found that one especially for you, Lee, I thought you'd like that. We got anybody in who liked watch part of the Olympics? Any fans of the Olympics in? Yeah? What was your favourite event of the Olympics, my friend?
Sailing. Because we went there. We saw it live. That was the one we had to
got you. So no other reason apart from you just went to see it. Like, you're not a big sailing fan yourself, no?
No.
Was that the one with Ben Ainsley? Was that the one that sailing?
The day after him.
Ah.
So we missed that bit.
I don't know Ben Ainsley's a sailor. Anyone know any other sailors apart from Ben Ainsley? Didn't think so. Oh, who?
Nick Dempsey.
Did he win?
He got silver.
Ah, superb. Let's have a cheer for Nick Dempsey! Hey! My biggest problem with the Olympics, I tuned in to watch the wrestling. I was quite disappointed to find out it wasn't like free WrestleMania. I was expecting the chair shots and all sorts, but it never happened. My favourite sport to watch though was watching the horse riding with my nan. Because then you can get away with all the little innuendos watching the horse riding, can't you? Like, ride it like a good un, ride it like she means it. It's oblivious to my nan. My nan's one of them people that doesn't really, she's of the era where she can pretty much say what she wants. You know, back in the day, a lot of the things she said were, nowadays, would be quite un-PC. And we usually try and tend to get her off the subject as soon as we can, and we were around there for a cup of tea a few days ago, and I don't know how the subject come on, but it come on to race. I thought, here we go. Don't like getting in a conversation with race with my nan, so I diverted the conversation really cleverly away. Job done. That was my work done for the conversation. Until 2 seconds later, gays got mentioned. I didn't have an argument for both of them. It was gays, blacks. I just left her to it. She just goes in little racist rants. You know, didn't you, Pebble? Yeah. Lovely lady, my nan, bless her. Big D, that's it, Big D. If any of you come down before, you'll see I had a little game as well. It was called How High. Has anybody seen the How High game before? Yeah. Yeah, couple. You'll love it, it's brilliant basically. It's higher or lower with celebrities off their face on drugs. Superb, we've got all that to play later. I've got a lot of laminates involved in my set, that's mainly because they wipe clean really, to be fair. I've got a mate, believe it or not, apart from the 2 that have come down here today, but I've got a mate who's really thick. Everyone's got a mate who's really thick. Have you all got a mate who's really thick? If you all sit there trying to work it out, it's you thick bastard. Anyway, he's that thick, we had a chat about bipolar the other day, and actually thought it was a polar bear that swung both ways. He said to me, he said, onions are the only food that can make you cry. So I chucked a watermelon in his bollocks, that's enough of crying. He's got a terrible stutter though, bless him. Didn't realise how bad the stutter was till I sent him to the shop to buy me a Mars bar and he returned me some M&M's. Has any we've got silly couples in tonight? I know there's some couples in tonight. Isn't it? Yeah. Have we got anybody that's ever been in a relationship at all tonight? Hey! Did anybody ever do this celebrity shag list with your partner? This is going downhill, isn't it? I'll tell you about my celebrity shag list then, because I brought it up now, no one else has got one. The basic concept of it is you have 5 celebrities, which, if you ever get a chance to have sex with them, you're allowed to, and your partner can't do nothing about it. Now, argument's sake, Pebble, one person on your celebrity shag list, top of your head?
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit, good choice. Jessica Rabbit, always a good choice. My personal favourite, Jessica Rabbit. Glad you are. Any ladies like to tell me anyone on their list? Celebrity shag list? Anyone that's not with their partner? So no ladies fantasise about anybody today. I'll tell you about my girlfriend's first. So my girlfriend's list. Let me know, ladies, if you agree with this list. She had 5 on her list. It consisted of Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, lady over there, sort of. Yeah, maybe. I think his name's Christian Grey from the books, even though he's not even a real character yet. Robert Pattinson, but only as Edward from Twilight. Oh, we've got one yet. Fucking yes. Is it purely Edward from Twilight, or you just don't like him anyway? Bit of a dick, apart from that. Yeah. She also had Gerard Butler. Who? Oh, we've got one Gerard Butler fan in. And she'll have a favourite one was Gary Barlow. I'm a big Gary Barlow fan then. See, my problem with her list was she didn't think about it properly, right? Now I've made a list. I've actually made some laminates for my list. As I said, they're wipe clean. And you can see the thought I've put into my list as well. I'm going to follow the mic around as it goes this way. Okay, on my list then. Number 5, can't even count, all of Little Mix. Number 4 on my list, all of the Spice Girls. Number 3 on my list, all of the Saturdays. Playing the numbers, you see. Number 2 on my list, all of Girls Aloud apart from Cheryl. And of course, number 1 on the list, as Lee, the Pebbles mentioned, we've got the lovely Jessica Rabbit.
Where did you find that?
Another Jessica Rabbit. As you can see, they're laminated, so it's all good, it's all good. Do you want to hear a few little shit jokes, or do you want to have a quick game of How High?
High.
Thank you, Roger. We're going for a game of How High then. Just a quick one, then we'll get the first act on, just to get you into the swing of things. Right, just so you know, people that have been here before, my 2 previous ace cards were Amy Winehouse and Whitney Houston, because you can't get higher than an OD'd bitch, let's face it. And, incidentally, anyone know the difference between Amy Winehouse and Whitney Houston? About 264 days. Keep going. Anyway, right, quick game, higher or lower, majority rules, okay? We're going to start card with Snoop Dogg, the big Snoop Jizzle with a massive bag of weed. We're going to go higher or lower than Snoop Dogg, people?
Lower.
Lower.
Lower? You're on to go lower. It's Diego Maradona with a vuvuzela, because he likes his fucking cocaine. We're going to go higher or lower than Diego? Ooh, I'm going to go with Roger, because Roger's at the front. You're going higher, are you, Rog?
Higher.
You're right to go higher. It's Nick Nolte! Fucking hell, I don't think 48 hours will sort that bastard out, will they? You know what I mean? Higher or lower than Nick Nolte?
Lower.
Lower, you're right to go lower. It's Kermit the Frog. Some of you aren't aware of Kermit's massive coke habit, so keep that out of the press, people. Like, he doesn't like people to know. Higher or lower than Kermit?
Higher.
Lower, oh, Roger, we're going for Roger. You're wrong to go lower. It's Keith Richards. Keith Richards. Right, final card of the game, people. Higher or lower than Keith Richards?
Higher.
Loudest man over here was Adam. Unfortunately, you're wrong to go lower. It's Judy Garland. As I said, you can't get higher than an OD, bitch. I don't care how far over the fucking rainbow you go. Well, we're going to get on with our first act of the evening, right? So we want lots and lots of noise for the first act and for every act that follows on. But ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your first act, please. Mr. Dave Barton! Dave Barton, everybody! Hey! We've got 11 acts on, so we're going to crack straight on with your next act. Lots of noise again, people, for your next act. Mr. Daniel Moroney, everybody! Hey! Daniel Moroney, everybody! And the stuff we're going to crack straight on through. Got some noise again, please. Let's raise it up. We've got Super Nanny Joe Frost, everybody! Joe Frost, everybody! Just quickly before I bring the next act on, I did forget to mention earlier, have we got any other gingers in tonight apart from me?
Yes.
We have. We can't go too close, mate, because there'll be a fire hazard, so make sure you stay away from me. We get more than 3 and we're fucked. Anyway. So lots of noise for your next act, the final act before the break. Please put your hands together, Mr. Albert Smith, everybody! Albert Smith, everybody! Right, just before we go to the break, let's have another game of How High, shall we? You went down really well last time. Right then, the starting card this time, people, is a man so fucked up he ran over himself twice, Mr. Brian Harvey. You got me pretty fucked up to do that, to be fair.
Higher.
Higher than Brian Harvey?
Higher.
Oh, you're wrong to go higher. It's Dwayne Chambers. The man who still took fucking drugs and couldn't win. Higher or lower than Dwayne Chambers? Higher. You're right to go higher. It's Alice. She fucking loves cocaine. Higher or lower than Alice? Lower. You're right to go lower. It's Yoda. He just looks like a fucking smackhead. Higher or lower than Yoda? Higher. My favourite card, Charlie Sheen! Hey! So a cheer for Charlie Sheen! Hey! Higher or lower than Charlie Sheen for the game? Lower! You're wrong to go lower, it's Michael Jackson, because you can't get higher than an OD, bitch. Anyway, we saw 4 good acts into that section of it. Let's put some noise together. Let's make some noise for them fantastic 4 acts. So Mr. Dave Parton, everybody! Daniel Maroney! Super Nanny Joe Frost! Albert Smith! Get yourselves a drink, back here in 10 minutes!
Come on, James.
Hello! Back again, unfortunately, you can't get rid of me. Unless you have medication. As I mentioned before, I've got that terrible affliction, ginger hair. It's not good, but often mistaken for Beaker from the Muppets. I do say to those people though, that's a bit unfair. One of us is a weird-faced, ginger-haired, big-nosed Muppet who enjoys hands up his ass. The other one's Beaker from the Muppets. I was reading one of them celebrity shit magazines, you know, the ones like Heat and Closer and sort of stuff. We got them draped over the canteen at work. One of the stories that outraged me was Jordan hasn't used contraception for 3 years. Why the fuck is that woman trying to have more children? She doesn't look after the children she's got already, does she? You know what I mean? And she's so not having children for the right reason, which is getting a council flat. Some sad news to start with. I've got a friend who died recently after taking the knee. Yeah, them countdown security staff don't mess about, do they? I got another friend who lost both his arms in a tragic horse riding accident. Oh, it's both his arms, come on. Arms. Anyway, to be fair, he's got over it pretty well. He's had the green light for the prosthetic limbs. I was with him the day he went to the hospital, obviously someone drove him. He come back an hour later, empty-handed if you will. I said, where's the arms? And he said, oh, bit of a shit, I got there like, and I went through to the room, got myself all prepped, and they said, here's your arms, Mr. Smith. Just sign here for him. Tragic. Spare a thought for the poor bloke though, who's got all the little medial jobs, if you like, you know, like holding his willy when he goes for a wee and wiping his arse. Still, he says it's a good crack though. Yeah, that was shit, wasn't it? Ah, see, there's 2 in there, look. Always thinking. Right, before we get on with the madness of the next lot, I've got enough fucking games to keep on going, people. Gets really bad taste a bit later on, but I'm going to start with another tame one for you. Matthew Perry, Chandler from Friends, he'll always be there for you. A bit high on pain relief to be fair, but higher or lower than Matthew Perry? Higher. No, we're going higher I'm afraid. You're right to go higher. Spider-Man. It's a fucking mess in the old Spider-Man. Higher or lower than Spider-Man? Lower. You're right to go lower, only just though. It's Marilyn Manson. Looks like he's just gone down on a bird and she's not told him afterwards. They always get them sneaky women, they don't tell you. End up looking like the fucking Joker from The Dark Knight. Higher or lower than Marilyn Manson? Higher. You're right to go higher. It's the Cookie Monster. He loves it, man, I tell you, he loves it. Higher or lower than the Cookie Monster? Lower. You're wrong to go lower. It's the Hoff. Yeah, let's have a cheer for the Hoff. Higher or lower than the Hoff? Lower. You're not listening, are you? You're wrong to go lower. It's Marilyn Monroe. You can't get higher than an OD, bitch. Right then, we're going to carry on with the act. I've got loads more bad taste stuff later, so be prepared. I've got a picture of someone in their coffin. Well, that's pretty low, isn't it, to be fair? It's almost as low as you, Pebble. Anyway, let's have lots of noise for your next act. Mr. Dave Tandy, everybody! Hey! managed to get my masturbation tips, but this wall looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna go later, to be fair. Right, let's keep the love going. We've got another act on now, people, so have lots and lots of noise. Bring on your next act. Let's go on, everybody! Let's go on, everybody! Wait, put it fucking down. I'm going to purposely do this now because Roger threatened to shoot anybody that says this. Just going to move Posh Spice out of the way. Fucking hates that. Fucking hates it. Anyway, let's have lots of noise now for your next act. Well, that's all. Mr. Joe Tree, everybody! Joe Tree, everybody! Now, I've had to put this on because Roger's on next, so I'll brace myself. I think you guys should do the same as well. You're in for a treat, everybody. Put your hands together for Mr. Roger Swift! Fucking hell, that was mental, wasn't it? I told you you had to brace yourself for that. Anyway, the only way we can go now is with a break because we've got to clean this shit up anyway, so back in about 10 minutes or so. Have yourselves another drink, go to the toilet. See you back in 10, folks. Hello, how are we all? Oh, nice break, everybody? Superb.